Hello everybody, today's video is about writing screenplays or scripts, etc. But Final Draft doesn't have AV scripts though. If you really want to get into screenplays, you should buy this. It's a screenwriter's Bible. Everything you need to know is in here. This video is pretty much just the basics. However, just starting out, if you get stumped, you can also ask AI. And the most important thing about the script anyway is just that it's easy to understand and read after all. This is Final Draft 12, and to start a script, you have a bunch of different templates here. All the way from Dan Harmon's Story Circle to a New York Film Academy comic book. Final Draft will format everything for you. I'm going to choose a simple screenplay. To start a scene, you need a scene header where your scene is taking place. And as I type, it will suggest different options, and all of this can be done free in like Google Docs or Microsoft Word or wherever. What you really just need to pay attention to is the formatting. So we are going to start with an exterior shot at the park at night. So this is how you write it. After a header is always an action line because something is always happening. Also, it's always done in present tense for the same reasons. This is where you make a story. Don't just say something is happening, show it. It's going to be on video after all. And you see here, I describe his clothing. That's not necessarily bad, but I think there is a better way to portray this because the feeling of the character matters more than what a narrator is telling you. Now, I made a basic story so you get the idea, and this file will be in the description if you want to see the example. Of course, if you're filming a commercial or video like this, it's going to look different because it uses an AV script, standing for video and audio. And you can guess what goes in each column. This time/scene column is for how long the section is going to take in the video, or you can change it out for something else that you'd prefer. Once again, it's all about making things easy to read and easy to understand. Moving on, you next need a narrative and a story. For a 3-act story, you need a flawed protagonist that has a goal, maybe also introducing a flawed antagonist as well, that being Act 1. Act 2 builds up the story, and it is where you get the all is lost moment, where your protagonist seems to have lost or not able to achieve the goal. And with this struggle, he changes, becoming more or less flawed, in which we move on to Act 3. This is where the protagonist finds another way to achieve this goal against the antagonist or whatever, who is also changing to be more or less flawed as well. Next, the climax, the turning point, the highest stakes of the story. This determines if your protagonist gets a good or bad ending. How will he or her and the antagonist feel by the end of the story? Of course, the last part of the Act 3 is seeing the outcome. And with that, I leave you there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.